Well, hey there, reader friends. I'm Erica, and welcome back to my channel. And Tome Topple has started. It started today, and I am already behind because I have not read a single page. Tome Topple is a, I don't know, regular, annual, I don't know how often they do it, but it's done pretty often. It's a recurring readathon that is hosted by Sam at Thoughts on Tomes, and this time it's also being hosted by Adriana at Perpetual Pages, Sarah Jane at The Book Life, Sean? I'm not sure, I can't remember how she said her name. Anyway, at Reader's Rambles, and Kaz at Little Book Owl, and I will leave a link to all their channels down below. You should check them out. For the purposes of this readathon, the hosts are defining a tome as any book that is over 500 pages. And all of the books that I have chosen are actually over 500 pages. So I guess in that aspect, I am meeting the requirements of the readathon. But that's probably the only aspect. Because unlike most readathons, this time I picked the books before even looking at the challenges. And the first book I'm going to read for Tome Topple Round 6 is this one, Ron Chernow by Alexander Hamilton. Nope, flip it over, reverse. Alexander Hamilton by Ron Chernow. Of course I love the musical. Of course I'm going to see it. Of course I need to read this book. And what better time than Tome Topple, since this book comes in at, wait for it. That's right, I'm trying to sing the song. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get past the index. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, even more index. Oh, now we're in the notes section. Now we're in the acknowledgements. 731 pages. 731 pages. It counts. The next book I really want to finish for Tome Topple is The Fiery Cross by Diana Gabaldon, which I have been in the process of reading for probably 2 years. I have actually read this book before. It's a reread for me. It's so far my least favorite in the series, which I think is why I'm struggling to get through it. I really love Gabaldon's language, but there's not a whole lot of, cohesive plot in this. I think this is the longest book on my readathon, TBR, for this Tome Topple readathon, because this book comes in at 989 pages. And the third book I'm going to be reading for Tome Topple is one of my favorite books. It's the first book in one of my favorite series of all time, and that is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I'm so excited. I'm going to be reading my Kindle version of this book, but the actual print book is over 500 pages, so it totally still counts as a tome. And I am so excited because I'm also going to be buddy reading this with Becky over at Coffee, Cocktails, and Books. The words today. Anyways, you should check out her channel. I'll leave a link down below. I'm really excited to see what she thinks of it. I really hope she likes it because, I have this legacy on BookTube of loving books that other people don't really love very much. So we'll see what happens. So once I picked these books, I thought I might as well go see if they meet any of the challenges, and luckily they do. There are 5 challenges for Tome Topple Round 6. Challenge number 1 is to read more than 1 tome. We'll see if that happens. Challenge number 2 is to read a graphic novel, which I am not doing this time. I'm just not. I'm a rebel. I don't have a graphic novel that's over 500 pages that I'm dying to read, and I have a lot of other things I'm reading as well, so it's not happening. Challenge number 3 is to read a tome that is part of a series, which both Fiery Cross and A Discovery of Witches meet, because they are both books in series, so yay. Challenge number 4 is to buddy read a tome, which I'm doing also because I'm buddy reading A Discovery of Witches with Becky. Have you checked out Becky's channel? You should. Links down below. And challenge number 5 is to read an adult novel, which coincidentally all 3 of my books on my TBR for this are adult novels. Don't know what that says about me since I'm a children's librarian, but, sometimes I gotta get out of the land of, talking ducks, not ducks, dogs, cats, elephants, piggies. I gotta get into the adult books sometimes, guys. I just have to. Let me out. Let me read the grown-up books. Please. That's my Tome Topple TBR, such as it is. Thrown together, last minute, because I didn't want to miss out on all the excitement. If you're participating in Tome Topple, be sure to let me know and let me know what books you're reading. Or if you have anything else to say, feel free to leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. The second book that I really want to get around to reading, actually to finish reading, is this one, The Fiery... That was floppy.